Oh shit. I unmuted myself first. And I unmuted myself first. And I was like, there we go. Oh shit, now I'm echoing. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh shit, I have to update the shit. Oh
Yeah.
shit. All right, but Buzz, real quick, man, before we hop in, what are we gonna be discussing? Real quick as I update this shit.
So we've talked a lot about, optimizing your setup, keeping it crispy, keeping it all, everything in order. We talked about mental health. Now it's time to talk about physical health because, a lot of times you spend too much time in front of the screen, you fuck up your eyes with eye strain, you fuck up your voice
True.
with, vocal strains. It's not like you're singing and shit, but like, you talk for a long period of time. Like there have been times where back in the past I've lost my voice or I woke up the next morning, my voice was kind of hoarse and I was like, yeah, I don't think I can talk.
Yeah.
It's just ways to offset that, just to kind of take care of yourself. But that's really what we're going to talk about. We're talking about maintaining streamer health.
Nice, man. Nice. Sounds good. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and run a couple ads real quick, and then we'll be right fucking back.
This podcast is presented by StreamerCollabs.com, a website made by streamers for streamers. StreamerCollabs.com helps streamers find, connect, and grow their channels by collaboration. We believe that collaboration is key to unlocking the full potential of the streaming community, and we strive to provide the tools and resources needed to make that happen. So join us today and let's make a difference together on StreamerCollabs.com.
And we are back. What is going on, Buzz? Okay, so like we said, man, we're gonna be talking about some maintaining streamer health today, man. So we're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So for our first section, we're gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying, what streamers commonly experience. Like you said, man, voice cracking, throat tightness, dryness, need days off because your voice is shot, shit like that. And that usually comes from, people talking like a lot, or if you're like yelling and shit, like trying to go for those clips and shit. Yeah, I
Hmm.
understand, but try and
Yeah.
drink your water, try and rest your breath, rest your voice. You know what I'm saying? Drink some tea. You know what I mean? So yeah, just make sure you're staying hydrated. I have written down here warm ups like simple humming or lip trills or tongue twisters. If you guys were interested in any of that, I don't do that shit, but you know what I'm saying. If you guys wanted to do that, that's cool. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it, what we have for just taking care of your voice. But let's talk about posture. I feel like a lot of people have their posture checks, and nobody really is checking their own posture, and so that's something that I have to like straighten up right now, low key. But
Hmm.
yeah, so you gotta avoid the streamer slump. You know what I'm saying? You gotta avoid going like, you know what I'm saying, like, or the hunch over. We're all
I'm
guilty
doing
of
that
it.
shit right now, bro.
We're all guilty of it. We've all done it. We've all seen it. Try and make sure that you are at a optimal posture. You know what I'm saying? Try and sit up straight as much as you can.
Hmm.
If you ever catch yourself, you know what I'm saying, don't let it slide. Just try and make sure that you are making sure that your posture is straight. Because that with if you don't, then it'll lead to numbness and tingling in arm, and numbness or tingling in arms and hands. Your lower back is gonna hurt, and you're gonna be feeling drained and shit, and you're just not gonna be feeling good. So posture is it's difficult at first, but as you like make it like just kind of second nature,
Hmm.
it'll be better. But definitely try and avoid these cheap gamer chairs. This one right here, the Secret Lab, it's a legit one. And it's got the lumbar support and everything.
Yep.
It's a solid chair, and I've had it probably for about 2 years now, and it's still about as solid
The
as
fact that you've had it for
I
two
got
years
it.
speaks to the fact that it's a legit chair because a lot of
Yeah.
these gaming chairs fall apart after like I had a gaming chair. You remember the red and black one?
Yeah, I had one too. I had one exactly like that.
That
I
fucker
think
was
that might have been.
uncomfortable, dude. Like
Yeah.
it was like sitting on a plank of wood.
Yeah, I remember I had one, just it was also red and black, mind you. And
Those were
I
the
I
gamer colors, man.
exactly, man. But I remember Dad sat down in my chair, bro. I think I might have shared this before. I know you know about it, but my dad sat down, or our dad sat down in my chair, the broken one, and the armrest was a little loose. And by a little loose, I mean that bitch was hanging on by a thread. And he sat down.
Yep.
He said, "Bro," I was like, "Bro, you ain't got to do me like that, bro. Come on." But yeah, so make sure you're avoiding these cheap gamer chairs that are marketed for gamers and shit. If you buy a chair, make sure it's like, I'm not going to say any names just yet. Well, okay, a Herman Miller chair is very popular among gamers,
Dude,
but
Herman
those are
Miller.
very expensive. Go
Fuck
ahead.
me. I'm sorry. Just to like jump in, I was
Yeah.
looking for like a decent gaming chair
Mhm.
for like when I leave my dorm and shit.
Yeah.
Everyone on Reddit was like, "Oh my gosh, get a Herman Miller. It's a little expensive. It's a little
little
pricey.
expensive.
Why is that motherfucker $2,000?"
Bro.
That's I could buy a new computer for that much. And it's like,
You
"Oh,
buy
you
a
can't sit on
small
a
car."
computer." But I could buy a little car, bro. I could buy a little
2 grand, bro.
1986 Honda Accord for that, bro. Like, anyways.
But yeah, man. Those fucking chairs, they're a trap. Okay, they do not care
Yeah.
about you. If the chair isn't at least like, I'm not gonna give you a price range because you know what I'm saying that you're just gonna look up price range and then find it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna give out just a price
A
range.
good
But
I think a good way is just to look at like comfortable office chairs.
yeah, go
Because
for an office chair.
office chairs are designed for sitting because if you work in an office, you're going to be sitting a lot.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
they have that in mind. And gamer chairs usually are just flashy. They look like racer chairs and shit.
Mhm.
Sorry, my mouth is watering. I'm having some of these delicious little
That shit look
Airhead
good as
Extreme
fuck.
gummies. But yeah, no, dude. Anything marketed as a gamer thing is usually kind of a shtick.
Yeah,
And it's overpriced
yeah.
and it's not worth it. And in the long run, it's gonna fuck up your legs and your back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, it was rough. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and another few things to worry about posture, or another few things that could come of poor posture could be like carpal tunnel, chronic pain, spinal compression, poor circulation, shit like that. Circulation to your legs and shit. You get up, all the blood rushes to your legs, and you get lightheaded and you fall over or some shit. I don't know, man. But you know what I'm saying. You just gotta avoid the cheap chairs. If you buy something, make sure it's legit. Make sure it's. I'll stand behind. I'll stand behind Secret Lab, bro. Secret Lab makes some decent chairs. I wouldn't get a leather one. I would avoid leather chairs just cause like
leather chairs.
leather
Not
chairs.
breathable.
Exactly. Yeah, you're gonna be
Especially in
dealing
the
with some
summer?
swamp ass, bro. You know what I'm
Nigga
saying?
gonna
That
be
shit.
sticking to that shit.
Exactly.
Like, bro, okay. Like the chairs in my car are leather.
I was about to say.
Good lord.
You ever rode you ever rode to the beach in a leather back seat, bro? And you just like,
No.
you remember from Malcolm in the Middle when he was like, he had no shirt on, he was just like peeling himself off of the seat. Bro, that
Nigga
shit
got
was
toasted
crazy, bro.
buns, bro. It's
Exactly, bro. But yeah, I'd
Uh-huh.
avoid. All that to say, I would avoid leather
Shit
chairs.
looks nice though.
Yeah,
Shit looks
they're
nice.
clean. They're clean. They're clean. But I'd avoid the cheaper chairs, like we said. But yeah, next up. Yeah, we also, okay, this is something that I actually have to do, and then I'm gonna hand it over to my boy Buzz for a few, you know what I'm saying, sections. Excuse me. But try and make sure you're doing like shoulder rolls, like neck circles and shit like that. Just make sure, and wrist stretches. These are things that I need to do because my wrists are trying to lock up on me. That's why I got all this shit on right now. My wrists are trying to lock up on me and shit. My fingers are like twitching and shit. You know what I mean? Like it's getting rough. It's getting rough. So I'm probably gonna have to order a new mouse or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I got a gamer mouse now, but I might need. The reason I'm sticking with a gamer mouse, gamer mice for now, is because the DPI and like I don't know if, okay, I have to look into like whether or not it matters or not, but like
What,
the
DPI?
no DPI, not DPI, but the refreshing rate, I think it's called refresh rate. I don't know, whatever it is.
Refresh rate matters for monitors. I'm
Yeah,
not. I don't.
hold on,
I'm
let me
not.
see.
Tell me about refresh rates for mice because I've never heard of that.
Hold on, let me see. Performance polling rate is what I meant.
Polling rate.
So
Okay.
polling rate is the frequency the device will report back to the PC. Higher frequencies increase overall responsiveness and reduce input latency. So that's why I'm kind of sticking with Razer for now, because Razer and Logitech are two very good, very solid mice makers, computer what is it, accessory makers. So yeah, definitely I'm trying to stick with those two. But anyways, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Stick to good posture, shoulder rolls, and the wrist rolls, okay? But Buzz.
All right, so let me amend my statement earlier about gamer shit. chairs is usually when it's marketed as a gamer chair, like
Yeah.
gaming mice, that makes sense. Gaming keyboards, yeah, because a lot of them have features like side buttons or DV. Like is that the one I got you?
No, this is a 60% one. The one you got me
Gotcha.
died.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, essentially,
Yeah.
just kind of be
Unfortunately. That was
aware
a good
that
keyboard too.
just because it says gamer, that doesn't mean it's going to upgrade your gaming or
Yeah, no.
whatever.
No.
But let's talk about eye strain and screen exposure for a minute. All right. So,
Oh, dude, this is
personally,
why I chose to wear glasses, actually.
bro, you gotta invest in a nice little pair of screeners. That's what Brother Easy
True.
calls them. He calls them screeners.
Screeners.
This shit got me looking like Harry Potter a little bit, but
You're a
honestly,
gamer, Harry.
You say what?
So you're a gamer, Harry.
You're a gamer, Harry. Oh man, but dude, have you seen the cast release for the new Harry Potter show?
I didn't even know they were doing a new Harry Potter show. What is that? Max original?
It's a
Something
Max
thing?
original, yeah. It's supposed to come out next year.
Okay, let me
It's
see.
so cute. They got new like kids and stuff, and it's like, oh, they look exactly like they're supposed to look like in the books. Not that the movie did anything wrong, but like it's just cool. But I guess that's what they're doing. They're
Oh,
playing the
next year.
nostalgia.
Okay. Oh, let me see.
You know,
Oh.
Nick Frost.
Oh, they got a little what's the name? Okay. I like Ron, but they got a little redhead for. Is that
Yeah.
am I looking at the right cast?
Probably. They're
Yeah.
adorable. They're all adorable, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like,
This is cute,
you know the guy from Hot Fuzz, the goofy cop from Hot Fuzz, Nick Frost.
I mean, I think
He's
think.
Hagrid.
Hold on. Hold on. You said
Hot
Nick
Fuzz.
Frost?
Yeah, I think his name is Nick Frost.
Okay, yep, he's exactly who I was thinking
He's
of. I thought of him
Hagrid.
from Shaun of the Dead. I thought of him from Shaun of the Dead. When he got out of the car, he was like, "Sup?"
See, okay, so for me, the ranking is Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, and then World's End. And that doesn't
And
mean
then, damn, he didn't even say Paul.
Paul is okay.
Paul
Paul
is
is better than I
but
thought.
I'll
Paul is
leave
better than
Paul.
I thought.
I'll leave Paul where you put it to. I'll leave Paul where you
But
put
like,
it to.
you know what?
I actually fuck with World's End heavy though, Loki. Go ahead.
What's up?
I like World's End. I like World's End.
Oh, dude, no, and that's the thing. I was gonna say, like, I like them all. It's just like Hot Fuzz is one of my favorite movies of all time, if not my
That's
favorite
fair.
movie of all time.
That's fair. That's a good one.
Like, it's funny, it's quick, it's action packed,
Mhm.
it's great. And plus, it mentions Bad Boys too, like at least 5
Yep.
times,
Yep.
which is one of
Yep.
the greatest movies of all time, as you know.
Hands down.
So, like, come on. But no, bro, you know what they did, and I don't have a problem with this, but I know people on the internet did.
Oh, brother. They always got a
Snape.
problem with something, bro.
You know what they made? Well, first of all, the guy that got to play Snape,
Oh, let me see this.
he's too
Snape.
attractive. Like, he's a good-looking
Okay.
guy.
Hold on, Snape.
And second,
new
well, you're gonna see in a
show.
second, but like,
I
it's a
knew-
brother.
I
It's a
knew,
brother.
I knew it, bro. I was like, all right, they had a problem with it. He's black, isn't he? All right.
100%. Yeah, and it's like, bro, I don't care because it's like,
yeah, bro. I
but
don't care,
at
bro.
the same time, it's kind of like, I can't see, and it's not an actor thing. It's not. I honestly don't think we need to remake it all. I think this is just them trying to, like, it's different for Percy Jackson because Percy Jackson never had a whole series, like a whole movie series with all the books. But like, we got 7 Harry Potter movies and the books, and I don't think we need a remake of the show. But essentially, I don't see anyone as Snape aside from Alan Rickman.
Didn't he pass away?
He passed away in 2016. He had cancer.
Damn, yeah. Damn.
That's my goat, bro.
R.I.P.,
He was
man.
fuck, what else did he do? I know he was in another thing that I really liked,
What
but
did he do?
essentially, and I'm still gonna watch it, but like I don't feel like we need to. I don't think we need any more Harry Potter content. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we're talking about eye strain and streamer stuff. But no, I'm actually I like the cast, and I'm interested to see what they do. But I'm probably gonna watch it anyways. But essentially, what streamers often deal with: dry, burning eyes. You got
Yep.
headaches behind the eyes, blurred vision or screen sensitivity, and sleep issues from late night streaming. Because a lot of times, I feel like this is common knowledge, but like basically any light, like screens are really bad for you at night, especially. So like if you're up late on your phone, it just turns off his fucking monitor. Okay, but like if you're on your phone at night, for example, you're gonna have a harder time falling asleep because
Yep.
your brain is still kind of just like, oh, it's dark, but it's light. I don't know, man. There's
It's
science
the
behind
it's
it.
the
I don't
blue
give a
light.
fuck.
It's the blue light. So the blue light
the
in
blue
your
light.
phone will throw off your brain chemistry, and then it'll like make you think it's daytime, basically. Yeah,
That's so weird, bro.
it is weird.
That's why I mean there's a
in
mode
like
you can
5
switch on for like iPhone and shit, but like you
hmm
can also invest in a little pair of screeners, a little blue screen glasses that kind of hide the blue light
Yeah,
from you.
yeah.
It's not like a whole like,
If
oh,
you
I
hit
don't see
Windows
blue
key,
anymore. It's just
if you hit Windows key, I think you can type in night mode, night light. It'll be night light. If you're on Windows, you can hit Windows key and then it'll be night light. I don't know if they have it on Mac or not, but if you're gaming on a Mac computer, you have other things to worry about.
I mean, low key. I mean, you're not wrong. But a lot of times these issues, like we said, they arise from blue light exposure, forgetting to blink, which is a real thing,
Yep.
long sessions without distance viewing, and high contrast and brightness settings. So, what can happen? Eye fatigue affects performance, gives you migraines, like I said, fucks up your sleep, and can potentially, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor, but in the future, long run type shit, fuck up your vision.
Yep.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was at work the other day, and I don't know if it's the lighting or something, but I low key feel like Itachi when he's losing his vision. I'm like, bro, where is everything? Like, it's everything is blurry, but like right
Yeah.
now I'm good, so I think the store is just fucked up.
Okay.
But
Okay.
essentially,
You
some
could have had a migraine or
preventation
some shit.
tools. Hmm?
You could have been having a migraine or some shit.
I've been having upset tummies and headaches. I had a headache yesterday. I don't know what's going on, but it's cool. Um, but yeah, blue light filters, glasses. You can set up night mode on Windows. You can set that shit up for your phone too. The 20-20-20 rule. So every 20 minutes, try and look at something. It says right here we wrote down 20 feet away for 20 seconds, but like that's gonna be kind of awkward. Like if you're, like, all right, guys, we're in the middle of a heated,
Just walks away mid game.
and then it's 20 seconds of me just staring at the wall. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro needs to step outside. But essentially, just don't just try to look around every now and then.
Yeah, just take your
Helps you
eyes off
also.
your screen, stretch your eyes a little bit. It'll feel good. If you have a window next to you, try and look at some trees or grass or something. Green is really good for your eyes, actually.
Absolutely. And another thing, this is only for the true gamers who are like really locked in. So, David, this might help you like when you're really playing Marvel Rivals and shit. Eye drops if you're like really like pulling a long session, just be like, and then get right back to it.
Yep,
Please
yep.
blink though. Like these are not a
Yes.
substitution for blinking. Don't do that.
You still have to
Don't.
blink.
You still have to blink unless you don't have eyelids, in which case
In which case, yeah,
probably stick
that's
to
my
the
bad.
drops.
That's my bad. I shouldn't have said that. Yeah. Shout out
Yeah,
that guy.
I mean,
with
I don't know.
eyelids.
I'm trying to make sure everybody feels, seen.
Exactly.
But last things last. You know, let's sit down. Let's sit down, kids. Let's talk about mental health because physical discomfort leads to emotional discomfort. And our favorite word, burnout, emotional burnout too. Because fatigue worsens anxiety and focus. So, like, if you don't sleep enough, if
hmm
you're not eating right, if you're spending too much time in front of a screen, you're gonna feel super anxious. Like, you're not gonna feel good. Like, your
Yeah.
brain's always like looking for something to occupy itself. So, if you're not doing something, it's gonna be just like, what's going on? Like it's not. A lot of times we train. I feel like we trained our brains to kind of like be active all the time. But like
Yeah.
I think you mentioned this a couple podcasts ago. But like meditation is hella important. So like
Oh
if you
yeah,
can
definitely.
take a second to like just disconnect from. It's. I almost used a parent term, but unplug. Like let's unplug for a
Let's
little bit.
unplug. Let's
Let's
unplug.
unplug. Let's turn off our phones. Get off the computer. Turn off your PlayStation 2, and let's unplug. But chronic pain also can lead to depressive symptoms. So like if you're always in pain, like oh man, my back is aching because I spent 8 hours streaming yesterday, which is cool, but like it's not. It doesn't help your mental state
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
And poor physical health, if you don't take care of yourself, if you're not eating right, if you're not being active, and I'm not talking about like gym rat type shit because that's not everybody, that's not me. But like if you're not moving around a lot, if you're not doing much physically, then it's gonna make you feel even worse on top of everything else.
Yeah.
So it's all really about, just keep staying healthy for your energy, your attitude, your confidence. And it ultimately does improve the content you put out because your streaming, your content feels different when your
hmm
body's aligned and strong because it's like like people will see it. Like for example, always talking about Bear Taffy, bro. Like Bear Taffy was in the gym. Like I think he's still in
Okay.
the
Okay.
gym.
Okay.
Like he was in the gym for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, like straight, and he just like really like he bro, but like Bro, a lot of people, I'm trying to say this in a not a weird way, but like, bro, like he was very, you could definitely see like a change
The
in
results, yeah.
his mental, like
Oh shit.
just mental, like how he spoke, how he
Yeah.
commentated, and you could see it physically too. Like his face was trimmer.
Yeah.
He had really like, and people were like, "Yo, you look good, man. Good shit." Like
Yeah.
Sorcerer
Yeah.
Dave, even one of my favorite YouTubers, he, didn't quit YouTube, but he started like working out more. He started running and
Mm-hmm.
physically taking care of himself. And he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel a lot better than I did 5 years ago because I'm actually like focusing on myself for my content.
It's
And you
good.
can really see that because before, I'm not gonna say he was kind of a grumpy old man. Like he's a young
Kind
guy.
of
He's like
grumpy old
early 30s, but like
man.
I
Grumpy
yeah,
old guy. Yeah, 30s
yeah, but
old,
like
bro. Yeah.
I started watching when I was 14, so he was like early to mid 20s by that point. So, you could kind of see like even he mentioned it like he wasn't taking care of himself. He was focusing too much on his content because that became his main job.
Yeah,
And he was like,
of
"Yeah,
course.
dude, like someone even in the comments was like, "Yo, man, what happened? The golden age is over." And he was like, "This is funny, but like I was actually like deeply suicidal at the time when you were saying like the golden age of my content. Like I'm
Yeah.
doing better now
Yeah.
because I'm taking care of myself. I've
Yeah.
got a
It's crazy.
job that requires me to be physical.
Mm-hmm.
I'm running. I'm spending time with friends, and a lot of shit to take care of himself.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pulled him up, and it really reflects in his content because you can see that he's not a he's not the grumpy old man that he
Yeah.
used to be because now he's just he seems a lot healthier, like mentally, like the way he speaks, the way what he talks about, and it's just like, all right, it looks like he's enjoying himself again, which is cool. But that's I bring that up because it's important to take care of yourself because not only does that improve your content, but it's gonna improve you overall. So just I'm not saying buy a membership to a 24-hour gym and be in there pumping iron all the time, but like just walk,
You gotta
run.
take a walk. You know what I mean?
If you
Yeah.
don't have access to somewhere that's walkable or runnable, you can just do some exercise at home.
A little treadmill. Do
Jumping
some high
jacks,
knees.
squats,
You know what I'm
push-ups.
saying?
What's up?
Say do some high knees or something in the living room.
High knee. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And honestly, bro, like it's just focus on you. Focus on you.
Yeah, and if you have to take
So
a break, you know what I mean? Like, do that. Do that. Focus on prioritize your health. This is the episode. This is the entire episode. We're talking about just prioritizing your health. You have to take
physical
if you
health,
feel
bro.
like you need to take a break to help reset and shit. Oh shit, yo, what's up, Denzel? I had the reflective
Denzel.
Nikes on. Yo, just saying what's up, guys. It was dope meeting TwitchCon 2 years ago. I'm reading out loud like a fucking 5-year-old. But yo, what's up, Denzel? Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Good looks. Good looks. Welcome back. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, brother.
And
Hey, brother.
but yeah, like I'm saying, man, the whole episode, bro, is just we're telling you guys take care of your mental and physical health. If you take care of your physical health, it'll help out your mental health. If you fix your posture and everything like that, it'll also help your mental health as well. Because then it helps with your confidence. You know what I'm saying? You're more
Yeah.
confident if you sit up straight. If you're like this, you know what I'm saying, you're not as confident, bro. I'm
You'll
gonna be
get
real.
no respect if your back's not erect, bro. That's
Using the word.
iCarly. That's iCarly.
Using the word.
Drink a lot of water. Also, that's real as fuck,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Like
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not gonna lie to you, Denzel.
Tight
I
shit.
I am
Tight shit.
like dehydrated all the time, and it's not good. Like it's. I'm starting to drink more water
Yeah,
now.
get some Deer Park, bro.
You said what?
Get some Deer Park, bro. Something
Listen to
easy.
my huh?
Get some Deer Park.
Deer Park.
The bottled water. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Just something to
I
toss
got
in
a
the fridge.
Brita.
And
I got a
oh,
Brita.
oh, you got a
and what
Brita.
I've been
Okay,
doing is
okay.
just like filling up my big old cup.
Mm-hmm. Fair
But the
enough,
problem
man.
is I don't I just like and then I'm done. I'm like that's it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
drink
just
some
need
more
to drink
water,
more
man.
water.
Drink some more
Drinking
water,
water is
man.
important. Do
Listen
that
to my boy
because that
Denzel,
helps
man.
with your mental health and shit too. But yeah, I think are we ready to wrap this up?
Yeah, I'll knock out this last one real quick, and then yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, so yeah, you guys want to do your little pre-stream checklist? We got a little checklist here. You're gonna want to stretch a little bit. You don't necessarily have to, but if you feel like your eyes are a little dry, or if you had a late night last night, go ahead and hydrate your eyes a little bit. Some eye drops. Make sure your chair and everything is like sitting up straight, so you can sit up straight. And definitely make sure during the stream you're taking breaks,
Mhm.
whether it be a bathroom break or just a little hydration break. or you know what I'm saying, something to get you up and moving so you're not sitting there for 6, 8, 12 hours a day. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Definitely make sure that you are making sure your posture is straight, like I said 2 seconds ago. And then encourage chat to take breaks too. Make sure chat is taking care of themselves. Chat, by the way, make sure your tongue is down the roof of your mouth, unclench your jaw and everything, drink some water and shit. I'm
Wait a
talking
minute.
to y'all right now.
No, talk to me right now because what do you mean? What do you mean? What's wrong with the tongue?
Oh no, it's just relax. It just relaxes you a little bit. And
See, I'd be mewing, bro. You know what mewing is? You can't see because it's dark as fuck in here, but like, just
hold on.
like I'm trying to go for that, Timmy Chalamet type look.
Okay.
This nigga was a demon in Doom, bro. Silence! And he knocked that old lady over. It's like, yeah, that's my goat.
Okay,
Maybe
okay,
not.
okay. Cool. Oh, I'm reading out loud again. Okay, hold on, let me read in my mind. Okay, I got you.
Black
Like
Professor
everywhere.
X.
Type shit. He's mewing like baby Gronk. Hold on. Who's
Baby
baby?
Gronk. Yo,
Baby
can
Gronk.
Baby Gronk eat? Can Baby Gronk riz up? I don't
Bro,
fucking
who
know
the
the
fuck
name.
is this? Bro,
Let me look up Baby
who the
Gronk.
fuck is baby Gronk, bro?
Oh, Livy Dunn. Madden San Miguel, a young football player who gained internet fame due to his size and skills. Yeah,
Okay.
good for bro. I mean, I
Seeing him right now.
guess.
Yo, shout out baby Gronk? Question mark.
Shout out Baby Gronk. And can he riz up Livy Dunn? Livy Dune?
I don't know
I
these
don't
people's
fucking know
names.
these people, dude.
I don't think that. I don't.
Sometimes I feel
The
old
perfect
sometimes,
YouTube
bro.
thumbnail, bro. Baby
He's
Gronk
he
rings up Louis.
Golly, sometimes I forget I'm not young anymore because it's like 25 and I'm like, these damn kids in their skibidi toilets and
They're skibbity toilets, man.
just
I don't know.
hopping on the
Yeah,
Riz.
that one did hurt a little bit. Not hurt, but I was like, damn, I don't get it anymore, man. You know what I mean? Like the skibbity toilet shit.
Exactly.
The
The
brain rot
world
shit,
is
I kind of
changing, bro.
get. The brain rot shit is kind of funny, but like the skibbity toilet shit, that shit.
Oh, you just turned 30. Happy birthday, Denzel. Good shit.
Oh, nice, man. Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday,
Oh
bro.
shit, yesterday. Oh shit, the 19th. Yo, happy birthday, Denzel.
Happy belated, bro.
Holy shit, man. But yeah, and to wrap it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, we are going to talk about our after stream and then our outro. So yeah, make sure you guys are cooling down after stream. Maybe take a shower, maybe take a little walk or something. Definitely adjust your lighting and screen settings for just kind of chill out. Like we said, night mode works if you have to work afterwards, if you want to edit your videos afterwards. Night light, I think it is. Hold on, let me double check real quick. Night light, yeah. If you
Yeah, it's
if
not.
you hit
Yeah.
window key, if you hit your Windows key and then type in night light, you can adjust your screen settings so it'll take out all the blue light or as much of the blue light as you want. It'll turn your screen a little orangish, but it definitely helps with the eye strain. And then also you can journal a little bit if you want after stream, just how stream went. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be doing that shit and be like, yo, dear diary, stream went good today. Or dear diary, stream sucked today. I lost all 3 of my Marvel Rivals games, and then I played Dead by Daylight, and then got whooped in that shit too. So yeah, that is that is my day to day. Shout out none of that.
Yo, hold up. Have you seen the trailer for Ghost of Yotai?
I've not. What is that?
That's the sequel
Sounds
to
hard
Ghost of
as fuck.
Tsushima. Yeah, it's just coming out later this year, actually.
Hold on. You said Ghost of Yotai?
Yotai, Yotei.
I think I'm almost done with this game. I need to finish this game, and then we need to get this game.
Well, you don't need to worry about spoilers because it's like 400 years after Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right, cool.
Spoiler
nice,
alert. After 400 years, Jin Sakai is dead because he's not 420 years old, bro. Like, but no, dude, it looks so fucking good. Like, I'm watching it and it breaks my heart that I'm not going to be able to jump into it immediately.
Oh yeah, because it's a
Yote- oh,
PS5 exclusive, right?
for 2 years, bro. I'm gonna be
Damn.
27 playing this shit.
Damn.
I'm gonna be like hooked up to an oxygen machine in a wheelchair, bro. oh wait, shit. Oh,
You hear this shit, Denzel?
my fault.
You hear this shit, man?
My fault, bro.
It's,
My fault. My
I'm
fault. But
currently
hold up. Hold
27
up.
right
How
now
far
as we speak.
Ghost of Yote time jump? Let me see. Uh, features a significant time jump of 300 years from Ghost of
300. Okay,
Tsushima,
okay.
moving from the Kamakura period of 1274 to the Edo period of Japan, 1603. That's when the Europeans were sailing over and they were like, "Hey, can we bring over Christianity?" And he was like, "I'll think about it." No.
Mm,
So, but yeah, that happened.
mm,
Japan was super isolationist for a while, but then they started being like, "Hey guys, you want to come over? You want to hang out?"
hold on. Shout out Japan though.
I mean, sure.
Well, maybe a little.
It's
A little,
cool. I mean, I
little
guess
one,
it's
little
cool.
one.
It's
They gave
cool.
us anime, a little one.
Hey man, they gave us a lot of cool shit. Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's a
saying?
crazy thing. My roommate
Some
was a
sushi
physical
and shit.
therapy. He's the person who thought the game was Hiroshima. That's you know what? Fair enough. Hey man, I was pronouncing it Tsushima. So like I think most people who don't speak Japanese fluently or aren't familiar with like Japanese geography would probably call it Tsushima.
What's it? What's it called again?
Tsushima.
Tsushima.
Like
Okay,
the
okay.
island is Tsushima. It's pronounced Tsushima. And like Jin Sakai.
The ghost.
Bro, that game like
No,
I
that game is
remember
fire. I hate that I keep putting it down and then forgetting the controls, so I have to restart it so I can go through the tutorial again. I've
yeah.
probably started this game 4 times, Chad. I've started this game 4 times at least. And yeah, that was it. I thought I had a rant going, but yeah, that was it.
No, you're good, man. I mean, I'd highly recommend like I'm about to pick it up again probably cuz like golly, I've been thinking about Ghost of
Yeah.
Yotai. I'm gonna look up how to pronounce it because we're having a Tsushima moment again. But essentially, I re-downloaded it after I finished with Oblivion. I'm probably
Mm,
gonna run into that because it's so peak, bro. You've never
yeah.
beaten it?
No, not yet. I got bro. There was okay. I don't know how far I am. I remember I got to a boss fight where it was like this is like his brother or something, and that was the last I
Wait, the guy with the
remember.
straw hat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so. I'm pretty sure I'm like at least halfway, right? Is that halfway or like
that's
close to the
that's
end?
about like right at the halfway point.
Yeah, okay. But no, when you said Ghost of Tsushima, what was the other one? What's the
Ghost
other
of
one?
Yotai,
No. The
Sekiro.
Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Yes, that is the one I thought we were getting a sequel to. I was like, what? But no. Okay. I fuck with
Nah,
Ghost of Tsushima.
Sekiro,
That
Sekiro and
one,
Ghost of Tsushima.
Denzel, I couldn't put down. That Sekiro, I couldn't put down at all. That one was fire.
Sekiro
I'm not
is
saying Tsushima
top
is
three.
bad or anything, but that one, like once you get the parrying down, bro, that game is so addicting. I couldn't put that shit down.
It's
But
so good.
yeah,
And
Raise
I
the
remember
Dawn.
being like 19. I was like, wait, two samurai games? Why? That's it. Just seemed a little weird that we were getting like two samurai games back to back because one came out. Sekiro was 2019, Tsushima was 2020. But then I played. I was like, oh, this is very different.
Hmm.
And honestly, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not trying to drop $70 on Assassin's Creed if I can just replay Ghost of Tsushima. You know?
Yeah. Why are we going up in prices, by the way, guys? Why video game companies, by the way, why are we going up in prices? Like the
Well,
economy is shit right now, and then you upping your
bro,
prices does not make me want to buy your game more.
Xbox is apparently upping their prices too. Like consoles, controllers, video games. Like Xbox, I'm gonna be so real with you. Microsoft, what do you have?
That's what that was my laugh, bro. I was like,
What do
bro,
you have, bro?
y'all
Like,
haven't dropped the Gears. Okay, y'all are dropping the Gears of War now, but isn't that gonna be like everywhere now?
yeah, so Gears Remastered comes out in August,
Okay,
and that's on PlayStation and PC and
yeah,
Xbox, obviously. But like,
yeah.
Gears of War E-Day was announced last year, the year before, but
Mm-hmm,
like,
mm-hmm.
we ain't heard shit from that.
Like, bro, what do y'all do, bro? What do y'all
Like,
do?
I'm honestly, bro, I'm not
Y'all
gonna
haven't
lie. I
dropped a
think
Halo in the decade. Like y'all ain't
Microsoft
dropped
might be Microsoft might be done bowing out of the race
Gears of War.
because
E-Day got pushed
PlayStation.
back. Damn, man. Like, bro, what do y'all do? Xbox is going handheld. Handheld. Oh yeah, they dropped a Switch or some shit, right? Yeah.
That's crazy.
Halo
The fact
IDK,
that
bro, them late night Halo
we haven't
games,
had a
bro.
Halo game since 2021, dude. And the fact that I don't think
No, no.
maybe I'm wrong, but I think Microsoft purchased Halo, like Bungie, a while ago.
Hmm.
I don't think they know what to do with Halo
I mean, well,
because
yeah, they didn't really. The last couple of Halo games, I'll be real. I like the multiplayer for 4. I think that was the census. Was that is that am I using
yeah,
that
the
right word?
consensus.
The consensus, yes. I think
Yeah.
that was the consensus of that. I like the multiplayer, but the story was just boring as shit. And then the fucking I think what was before that one? I don't think it was Reach before that one,
Halo
right?
4, then Halo Reach, then
Okay, Reach
Halo
was.
ODST,
I
then
had fun
Halo
with Reach.
3.
ODSC was fun if you were playing split. We had fun on split screen. That shit was good. Mario Party, other than that, I won't touch it. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Mario Party is something you pick up every now and then. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Mario
like
Party, yo, let's be real. Why? Let's talk about the Switch 2. Why the hell do I need to buy a Switch 2 when y'all aren't putting any new games out for it? Like Nintendo, this is a genuine question, bro. Like,
like y'all just put
why?
out
Because
fucking
a lot of my
Mario Kart
coworkers,
again.
bro, a lot of my coworkers are like, man, I just bought the Switch 2. I was like, all right, what games are you getting? Mario Kart? All right, what
Again?
else? Exa- Like, I mean, it's the same circles,
My
bro.
guy.
Like the same car. There's, I don't know, man.
Just
And it's
Mario
like
Karting
there's
on Rainbow Road
nothing new.
again? On
There's
just
like,
in high slightly better graphic. Bro, I don't know. The Switch 2 pissed me off, bro, cuz I'm not buying that shit.
I
I'm
don't
not buying.
use the
I
Switch
have
One.
I have a Switch and I have my Animal Crossing and I will play that in a year when I crave Animal Crossing again for a week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Animal Crossing really is the only thing I would buy a new Switch for. Like, if they come out with a
Yeah.
new Animal Crossing,
Yeah, okay. Okay, then I'll buy that shit.
I'll buy a
But
new Switch. But until then, well, yeah, it's gonna be at least another 2, 3 years before I see another Animal Crossing because that's kind of the
uh
time jump period.
yeah.
But whatever. Yeah, Switch 2, just just get a Steam Deck is my opinion. I'm just gonna get a Steam
Yeah.
Deck at some point
Yeah.
because it's like, why would I
We could
spend
drive as a
money on a new
cow.
console?
Bro,
Hmm?
how much is a Steam is as a Switch 2?
But you can drive as a cow. Oh, dude, that's definitely worth $500. You know, it's funny as we
80
speak.
bucks for Switch 2 games?
Yeah, yeah,
500 bucks for a Switch 2?
yep,
Chat. Chat, is this real?
yeah.
450. Okay, that's actually cheaper. Wait, bro, I don't understand. I don't understand. You know what's funny is we speak.
I might as well just buy a PlayStation
He's,
5, bro.
he said his roommate just texted him getting his Switch 2. All right, yo, congrats to
Good for
him.
bro. Like, yeah, and I'm not
Congrats to
shitting
him.
on anybody for getting a Switch too. Don't get
Yeah,
me
I'm not.
wrong.
I'm not shitting on the people. I'm shitting on the company. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Whatever you
like
do, I'm not
Nintendo's
gonna tell you
probably
what to do with
good.
your money, bro. But
No, never. Like, Nintendo's just not very with the times, I
no,
guess. They're very much like, we're going to put out our game on our console and our console only. And we're not going to release old games and we're going to condemn emulators. But, like, how are you going to play the old games without an emulator? You're not going to fuck you. So it was like,
and then
and we're also
also
going to try. What's up?
they won't like drop the price. Like game Nintendo games from like when the Switch first came out are still like 60, 70 bucks. Like
Yeah,
I wanted to
no.
get like
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. That shit is still 60 bucks.
I'm not paying $60 for a game that's almost 10 years old. Like, that's
Like, bro,
genuinely ridiculous, bro.
I'm not
And now
doing
you're
that.
trying to get me to drop $80 for a game
Like
that I
what?
already own on the Switch One? Like,
Like are you smoking crack cocaine?
you might be smoking crack if you think I'm gonna buy it. But I mean, I guess like people are excited for it and good for them, I guess. But like,
Yeah,
not me,
I'm
bro.
not gonna rain on the
Really, I'm
parade too bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, but still at the same time, bro. Like
yeah.
we have other things to
Honestly, I feel
spend
like
money on, like bills and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like game companies are kind of like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the time they just don't. They don't get. I feel like no one gets it now, man. Like they're raising prices when everything else is more expensive. Like I
Exactly.
understand like your cost is going to go up, like games are getting more expensive to develop and like,
You're
I
not even
guess
compressing
parts
the
are
game
more
anymore.
expensive.
That's got to be like part like you're not compressing the game, and then you like now I got to download 200 gigs of a game, and then for 80 bucks. You know what I'm saying? Like
You know, it's funny you should mention that because the original Oblivion, let's see. I have Steam open right now and I'm using this as an example. All right, so the Oblivion remaster, that is 119 gigs. It's
damn,
119 gigs.
that's about
The
RDR2 as well.
the Oblivion regular, like 2006,
Yeah, probably like 7 gigs.
5.58 gigs.
Exactly, less than that, bro. That's so fucking crazy, bro.
I
The
mean, I
exact
guess because
same game, not the exact same game, but pretty much the same game remastered.
I guess it's because like graphics and shaders and shit, but I feel like there's still some compression that needs to be done. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I'm not a game dev, but like I don't know, man. I feel like game companies just aren't getting it. Like they just don't
So here
understand
you
that
are.
their market is kind of just like,
Exactly.
yo, we're not in a position to be able to afford $80 games. So you think gaming's gonna be like something that's
For the
ultimately going to
1%.
be for like I don't want to say rich people because like Mr. Monopoly, he's not in his $26 billion mansion playing Skyrim, but like do you think he on his Switch 6, but like the gaming is definitely going to get a lot more expensive and it's going to be a lot more difficult to get into, I think,
Yeah. Yeah.
which sucks because I love gaming. I love video games, but like
Yeah,
I
man.
can't afford $80 for a game,
$80
like
for a game, bro. That's
that's
crazy. Why are games so
incredible.
huge? That's what we're saying, bro. Like, why are games so massive these days, man? Like, why are y'all pushing out these unfinished games? These games are not finished. They're like huge. I have to delete the game to wait for you guys to fix the bugs. So then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Cyberpunk, amazing game. When it dropped, it was like, I think it's like 100. It's like at least 80 gigs. I think it's like 89 gigs or some shit. When it dropped,
Jamie, pull it up.
bugs. Now it's amazing. That's like top 5 games of all time, in my opinion.
Cyberpunk? Yeah.
Cyberpunk is
No,
top
it's
5 games of all time.
you play
But
the
yeah,
DLC yet?
yes, I played it. And then yeah,
Incredible.
it was great. It was great. Yeah,
Incredible.
but yeah, man, yeah, but yeah, I think is that it? Is that it,
I
Most?
think that's it, man. Yeah. I
Oh,
hope Nintendo, Bill Gates, um, and Mr. PlayStation are listening to us.
yes, lower your
So
prices. No beef, just lower your
yeah,
prices,
no
bro.
beef, just like make
No
gaming more
beef.
accessible
Exactly, man.
to me.
Exactly. Lower your
Now,
prices for me specifically.
exactly.
Yes, send me free games.
Exactly.
But yeah,
I will sing the praises of every game you put out if you send me free games.
nice. But yeah, man. All right, chat. Denzel, it's been a pleasure. I was thinking about NBA 2K. 141 gigs for 2K25.
Bro, what?
Damn.
I'm still throwing the same ball in the same stadium, bro. What do you mean?
I'm breaking my fucking mic. Bro, this is crazy, bro. Why are you guys dropping 150 gigs worth of game, bro? I don't know, man.
Sekiro, this game
Crazy.
is 14 gigs. How many gigs is Ghost of Tsushima?
Sekiro is 14 gigs? No,
Yeah,
that's
Ghost
not.
of Tsushima, 50 gigs, 52 gigs.
That can't be right.
Tsushima is a
Oh,
huge
I have
game. Like
Sekiro on my what's it
it's
called?
expansive, it looks good, it's excellent, and it's only 50 gigs. So PlayStation, all right, you might be in the clear. Hogwarts Legacy,
That game was so
71.
fucking fun to me, bro. I
It's
had so
fun.
much
No,
fun.
Hogwarts Legacy is fun. I enjoy it. The Witcher 3, 57, 57 gigs.
It's not bad.
Witcher 3 is probably the greatest game of all time.
I
Top
still have
three,
to finish that.
definitely.
I
So it's,
started it and then I got stuck in a cave and then I saved accidentally. I think it auto saved or some shit. So I kept dying and respawning in the cave and I had no idea how to get out. So I just left it.
yeah, no. I recently played it. I think I played it last year. Yeah, last played September 8th, 2024. Yeah. No, The Witcher 3 is excellent.
Yeah, I got
Soundtrack is fire too.
They added The
Um,
Witcher to fucking Dead by Daylight, bro. They got Geralt as in Dead by Daylight, which is fucking
is he the
crazy.
monster?
No, he's just a survivor. He's just a skin. Like, you know,
He's running around like,
yeah.
ah.
Now you got Geralt running away from fucking Freddy, Golden Freddy or some shit. In Dead by Daylight, running around Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Like it's like this game is so unserious.
It's taking the Fortnite approach where it's just like we don't give a shit.
Exactly, bro.
We're just gonna make it fun.
Yeah, they just dropped a Tokyo Ghoul collab too. I don't know, bro. Dead by Daylight is I don't know. They're
Dude,
doing it. They're doing it, man. They're doing it.
Bob's Burgers is in Fortnite
Okay, it might be time to download for
and Hank Hill and Cleveland Brown.
Oh damn, they're just doing it. Yes, Cleveland
called-
Rat. Did you see the fucking TikTok of Wonder Woman gunning down fucking
Yes,
Peter Griffin?
Peter Griffin and Cleveland Brown was
Cleveland-
like
the fucking
missing every
every
fucking
shot.
shot.
Not even close. Okay. Crash Bandicoot's 32 gigs.
Man,
Why?
when's the last time they came out with a Crash Bandicoot game?
Crash Bandicoot is 32 gigs. When's the last time? Hello?
Oh, it's about time, I think. I think that was the last game they dropped because it was like, yeah, you guys wanted a re-release. Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. 5 years ago. Okay.
Cool.
Cool. You know what IP needs to be remastered? Jack and Dexter.
Jack and Dexter. We need more. You remember Ratchet Unleashed? Like Ratchet and Clank?
You mean Arena?
Hold on. It was Red. No, I think it was called. No, it wasn't called Ratchet Unleashed.
I love Ratchet and Clank, dude.
We'll wrap it up. We'll wrap it up in just a second. I just kind of want to see where this what game this was, bro. Secret Agent Clank. That game fucked.
Ratchet. Deadlocked.
Deadlock. Is that what it's called?
Fuck. Yep. Ratchet.
Yes.
And Clank. Deadlocked.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. This game was crazy.
Game was
oh my god, bro! Please remake these games. Oh my god, bro, that shit was crazy.
Golly, oh man, that was Insomniac.
Thor Ragnarok, yeah, bro. Did this guy
Insomniac?
Just say Thor Ragnarok instead of Planet Hulk? Hold on, man. Oh, stop, please, though. But yeah, man.
Golly, but yeah. Anyways, guys. Anyways, we're not gonna stay here waxing,
going down memory lane, exactly. Farming nostalgia clips.
Exactly. You guys remember insert nostalgic thing here?
Remember the TMNT game?
I do remember the TMNT game. I was watching gameplay of that the other day. It was quite nice.
Good game.
But yeah. Do you ever think about one last thing? But do you ever think about playing on because my memory of the TMNT game is playing it on this this shitty little Dell laptop that we had that fell off the deck.
Yep.
And I just think back and I'm like, I wonder what the frames look like on that thing, man.
Exactly.
Because that's not something I thought of.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck. Because we were just playing the game. We weren't playing anything intensive or anything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it was terrible, but at the same time, it was probably not peaking over 30 frames.
I wonder if you can still buy the TMNT game. TMNT.
It'll probably be
game.
Def Jam Fight for New York. Hold on, let me see this. Real quick, bro.
TMNT video game.
Damn, hold on, a little fighting game.
We've said we're gonna wrap it up like 6 times at this point. We're still here, bro.
Splinter Cell. Oh, I remember playing Splinter Cell with Conrad and them. Conrad and Mark 1.
Damn.
That shit was dope. There was another game, bro. I can't remember. We gotta wrap it up.
We gotta wrap it up.
But there was another fucking game, bro. That shit. I don't know. All right. We could literally go on talking about games forever. But chat, we will see you guys again next week, man. Love y'all. It has been the big infamous D-Bub and my boy.
Big Buzzy Wuzzy, bro. Big Buzzy Wuzzy.
See you guys next week. Holla at your motherfucking boys, man.
Y'all be well.
All right. Have a good one, Denzel.
Later, Denzel.